Hello, this is Julie Silver Stitches here on FlossTube and on Instagram. Welcome. The sun is shining, kind of. It's a little bit of a cloudy day out. It is Monday, July 6th, 2026, and here I am for my, I guess, bi-weekly update. I seem to be filming every 2 weeks now, which is absolutely fine because life is lifing. Okay, so what did I work on? I'm going to start with a finish, and I'm going to finish with a start. How about that? I don't know how many stitches I put into this because it's a paper pattern. I do not need to show you what it looked like because it is finished. And so I have also gifted it, and she gave it back to me just because right now she has not moved into the new place yet. So, but if you know what I'm talking about, this is upside down. Okay, this is the piece that I was working on for one of my friends. It is Positive Hanging by Diane Mache. It was found in the in the World of Cross Stitch magazine issue 295, I think, July 2020. Either way, the one with the big parrot on it, toucan. But yes, all of it is done now. I filled in everything. See the value of a moment before it becomes a memory. I decided not to do all of the big like star things because that's just backstitching that no one needs to do. Alright, so that is the finish of the month, I guess, because I don't foresee me finishing anything else right now. I'm going to put that away because it needs to stay in a safe place, otherwise it's going to be MIA. For now, it's in the box that's over there. Okay, so let's go in alphabetical order, and it happens so that my last piece is my new start, so because alphabetical. Okay, so starting out with a travel project that only got 72 stitches in it, so I'm going to have to round it up to the closest 100, but this is Autumn Fairies. I took it on a road trip to go see James's daughter, and here we go. So this is now at 13,572, but what I did was filled in this block down here, and now I'm working on this block up here. As you can see, I have a hanging thread, so that's kind of, I have to pay attention to directions while James was driving, so I will finish off the 72 stitches for another, 28 stitches and call it a day for this piece for now. And now that it's out of the ending in thousands rotation, I'm going to kind of just do away with that because I was hyper-focusing on things I don't know. We're gonna see how that goes. If it ends up on the 1,000, it ends up on the 1,000. If it doesn't, c'est la vie. I know. I keep switching my mind, and that's absolutely fine. This was a piece by Karen Middleton. It is a retired chart from Heaven and Earth Design. It was a freebie at one point a long time ago. Alright, next up is a current stitch that is still available. It is by Kayomi Harai. It is Mini Beginner Seashell. You can get it in a seashell or a mini seashell, but here is mine. I have put in 398 stitches into this, if I can get it going. I started the diagonal, so now this part of her body is done. We're at 72.33%, and we have 7,000 stitches left. The highest percentage rate right now is still Autumn Fairies at 73.36, so that's still in the lead, but just by a little bit. Next up is a continuation to get to 1,200 stitches. This is by Ciro Marchetti. Heaven and Earth Designs. This is mini breaking free. This is all done. This is all filled in. I now have 1,200 stitches into this, and so now I'm just working on this space to make it filled in. I am going all the way across the top just to make sure that I can get all the way across the top. I might do a column down just to make sure that I have enough fabric, or I might just skip and jump down and then we'll figure out how that's going to work, because I don't know yet. I don't know. So anyway, I put in 200 stitches into this. We are now at 1.99%, but we have 59,000 stitches left to go. So let's see how that goes. Next up is Butterfly QS2 by Ching Chu Kiwik. This is turning out really well. I'm really enjoying this one. This is also the diagonal method, and from Cross Stitch Meadow. And yes, so I restarted this in February of this year, and this is where we're at. We are at, I added 325 stitches, getting me to 825 at 1.94%, and it has 41,600 left. So it's coming in really nicely. It's really, really, really pretty. I'm really enjoying working on that one. You can still get that, I think, on the Hayed website, on the Heaven and Earth Design website. This is, I think, also still up on the Artisy website. I'm not sure because the month switched, but this is Mini Celestial Forest Hills Landscape. This, like I said, is from Artisy. Frame the Printable is the designer, or is the artist, sorry. Started this in May. I have added another 200 stitches, and look how good that's looking. It's super, super exciting. So now we are at 625, 1.23%, and 50,000 stitches left. So what I did for this one, because I didn't know about my fabric, I started in the middle, worked up, worked across to the left-hand side, and doing my new favorite stitching method is diagonals while parking. I never thought I could do diagonal while parking, but here we are. Thank you to Chris. Alright, so yes, this has 50,000, nope, this has, yeah, 50,000 stitches left. So that's good. Alright. This might be a short but sweet episode. Okay, the next one up is Dragon in the Morning. This is by Randall Spangler of Heaven and Earth Design. You can get it as well. This is the mini though. I put in 94 stitches to get me to 88,700 remaining. So my new total is 17,250 from 105,950. So we're at the 50 mark to round it off to the zeros. And I worked in the diagonal, of course, and I'm over here. And that's where we're working. So just the 10 by 10 diagonal going across. And eventually I'll be able to get all those parked threads in and make them all turn into icicles. Parked icicles. Icicles. Anyways. Alright. Last one before the new reveal of the new start is Fairy Tale by Dimensions. I now have it on Pattern Keeper, so here we go. This is what it's going to look like. I have the chart and I have everything else. So I started in this top left-hand corner up here, and we are now have gotten to an extra 200 stitches, so I'm now at a baseline of 5,000. 5,000 stitches out of 53,460, so 9.35%, and 48,460 left. So I'm just working on this diagonal here. It's not quite done yet, but it's almost there. I'm using the kit thread and the kit flosses. The kit thread and the kit fabric. How about that? Yeah, just doing 2/1 full cross because that just makes my life, my brain, everything else easier. Alright, so the new start, it's a surprise. It's a surprise stitch, so I'm not going to tell you what it is, but there are 21,463 stitches in it. I have cropped it into a circle instead of into a the square that it would have been, because I didn't want to do so many of the same color to, anyways. Okay, so 324 stitches in at 1.50%. There are 21,139 stitches left, and I started this yesterday. So that's pretty good for a new start. So what I did is, since it is a circle, I started at the top, and then I made my way over to the edge, and this is the first diagonal, and the first diagonal is complete, and then I'm just working on the second one of a 30 block, good grief, 10 blocks of 3 blocks of 10. Words are hard. Okay, so that is it for all my works in progress. My new start, my finish, all of the things. What's going on in the future? Good question. I kind of want to do Milestone Manor, but I'm not going to tell you if I do it or not. I kind of want to play Ticket to Ride, but I'm not going to tell you if I do it or not. I kind of want to temperature stitch, but again, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to show up the next time I show up with a whole bunch of random stitches and say, this is what I did. If I do tell you what I work on, then it doesn't get worked on, because look at my board. Do you see any check marks? Me neither. I tried the categories, not so much. I've tried, copying everybody else. It doesn't really work out. Not copying, following along with good intentions, but as long as I don't tell you what I'm working on, it seems to work out. So just know that I'll be stitching, mostly full coverage, and then I'm definitely going to make this a focus, only because I'm going to give it as a gift for Christmas. So this is where we're at right now. Maybe at one point I will show you what it's going to look like, but not yet. Is there anything else? Good 13-minute video. What's going on in life? Thank you for staying if you would like to. If you're just here for the cross stitch, thank you very much. Sparkle and shine. Have a great day. See you later. Otherwise, it is 8 years married tomorrow with James, so our anniversary is tomorrow. Who knows what we're going to do? No idea. But the rest of the week, for me at least, is appointments. I had an appointment this morning. I have an appointment on Thursday. What is Thursday's appointment? Oh yeah, okay. And then I have an appointment on Friday morning at the dentist again. Nothing new, just whatever was getting done from before that I didn't get done yet. And then the world just keeps turning. So we are going to the trailer this weekend because Canada Day, if you didn't know, in the Ottawa area, completely got rained out, completely got tornado warnings and all of it. We were driving to one of my friend's places, the one that was this piece, and I feel like we were driving through, like, you couldn't see, like, right here in front of you. It was ridiculous. And then we spent Canada Day, which was July 1st, if you don't know, completely in no power for 6.5 hours, and it was super hot outside. So, like in the 40 to 45 degree with the humidex range, maybe 30. Anyways, it was hot. It was hot. So we had sprinklers and pools and, you know, all of the things to keep the kids that we were with warm, cold. And it was fun, but oh my goodness. And then on the weekend, we ended up going to, like I said, James's daughter's place to see her new place. And so we saw his grandkids and my grandkids, I guess, even though I'm 44. Anyways, that's okay. And then, what else? That's about it. Everything is as summer as can be here. Nothing exciting going on. Just your run-of-the-mill summer stuff. But yeah, other than that, that's all I have. So nothing exciting coming up. Just medical appointments and all of that stuff. But otherwise, that's it. So just 8 years tomorrow. Just 8. It's just been 8 years. Yeah, so that'll be exciting though. I don't know what we're doing. We'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the video there because now I'm just rambling. So, sparkle and shine. Have a great rest of your day. I will come back as soon as I can. I hope next Monday. If not, then the Monday after that, because who knows. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Probably next Monday. Okay, sparkle and shine. Bye, everybody.